So this is the story all about how my LOL game was won with help from Mao. Now I'd like to take 20 minutes, just sit right there and I'll tell you how we won this match with not much flair. In Summoner's Rift, born and raised in the mid lane is where I spent most of my days, chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all, avoiding some ruptures as well as I could, when a couple of laners who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my team got scared. I said, come gank me mid and I'll show you I care. I pulled up to the base about 1 or 2 times, and I yelled to the viewers, it's one and I rhyme. Look at my team, we were finally there, and that's how I became the boss with not much flair. Hi guys, Tony Montana here. I hope you don't flame on my song too much. Just wanted to do something different for this video. So I'm bringing you highlights of a brand Summoner's Rift game, facing a Cho'Gath. He's a bit of an animal, so let's see how I get on. Not full of confidence that I'm going to be able to take him down, but I'll give it my best. So what you can see here early is him pushing me under my turret and whooping my ass, basically. Don't really have any answer to it. Those Vorpal spikes that he launches taking their toll, and that rupture, well, that's basically what I was saying in my rhyme. I'm trying to avoid them because it freaking hurts, especially if he's playing AP, which I think he was. You'll have to excuse my commentary. I'm actually commentating on it after the game, so it's quite difficult to get the tense right. Basically, if you can see a red box around the screen, that's caused by a little introduction they've made to the LOL client recently, which means if you press F9, it locks the screen in place. Now, if you record a game with FRAPS, like I do, F9 is the default recording key. So what turned out to be, when I tried to record this game, F9 recorded the game but also locked the screen, and there's no way of getting out of it without interrupting the recording. So basically that's what you're seeing. I found out after the fact that that's what the problem is. So if you're having any problems recording with FRAPS, that's what's happening. Okay, so yeah, here I was facing Cho and getting a bit too confident, and he's fucking ticked down my mana big time. I'm trying to use my basic attacks as well as my other attacks, but you can see his Vorpal spikes are hitting through me, and there he's killed me. Hit me with that rupture and killed me with the Vorpal spikes. Now in this scene, I've come back into lane, and I'm forcing him back. I don't think he went back to his lane, he just farmed as much as he could. I managed to force him back, but he's obviously got health potions, and he's using them to heal quite nicely. But the fight back continues. I'm only 1 kill down, still avoiding that rupture of his. It's quite hard when you're in the purple team and shooting down the map. I find your views restricted. I think the official statistics say that people who are shooting downwards lose more games than they win. So yeah, so Cho's just forced me back now. He's had a good comeback, and I'm just saying, he hasn't got much health again in the chat, so I'm hoping for a gank, because Cho is a beast. So yeah, I need some help from our jungler. Whether it comes or not is open to debate, but fingers crossed we'll get it. So on this next scene, the jungler's done the right thing, and he's given me the blue, which is awesome. Gives me a bit more ability to clean my lane and stop Cho pushing me so far up under my turret. And here comes the gank from Mao. This is the game changer right here. We didn't kill him, but we did enough damage to stop him thinking he's got everything his own way. And I come back into my lane, fought him normally, managed to use the burn persistence on my abilities, and that killed him. So yeah, I've still got the blue buff, as you can see. Graves is saying you might want to start ganking bot. Well, he's got Sona supporting him. Sona can be a good support. I think you need the right team combination down there. They're saying they've lost bot. I don't know. I know the gank from Mao was a game changer for me, and here he comes again. Cho is very powerful. You can see he's destroying him. Both of us using our abilities, and look at my health tick down. But I managed to survive, and that's the important thing. Great gank from Mao. I've found in this game that MAOKAI was the game changer for me. Had he not supported me, I think Cho would have just steamrolled me in the lane. With my lack of vision and inability to see the animation that indicates he's going to use his rupture, yeah, I was finding it very difficult to avoid it. So MAOKAI came, ganked twice. You can see he's covering mid lane there on this scene. I went bot to try and gank, because obviously I was aware from the chat that they're struggling. And yeah, MAOKAI, it's like a counter gank here. MAOKAI's charged at him. I've come in to help him. He was holding my lane. There's my ulti. I think, oh, we better go back. MAOKAI's not going, but he does carry on. So I go and help him, and there you can see my Q finished off Cho'Gath, and we get the kill again. And for me, MAOKAI has been the real game changer in this game. It's a real pleasure to play with people like him. After the game, I spoke to him and said, "Wow, you're really good, dude. You know, your knowledge of the jungle's immense." And he told me this was the first time he played MAOKAI. So props to him. I found his ability to read the map and respond to requests from lanes for help invaluable. There he is, bot lane. You can see it. Sorry for the camera switch, but yeah, he's helped gank down there, and Sona's got the kill on their Jinx. Graves is not going to be happy about that, but you know, they asked for help, they got it. That's the main thing. Fed support GG. Come on, Graves. Give him a break. So here I go. I'm going back mid. I was going bot to try and help them, but obviously they did the job without me. There's Cho. Now, with my 3 kills and only 1 death, tables have been turned again. Much thanks to MAOKAI for that. And that's really enabled me to at least try and hold off Cho a bit more. It's balanced the table a little bit, because he seems really good, this Cho. So I've used all my abilities on him there, except for my ulti. Trying to hold my own. It's really not touched him at all. But there he is. I'm chasing him back, hitting him with a couple of abilities, trying to keep him out of the lane. Yeah, then Graves gets the kill on Quinn there. So here I am again, harassing Cho'Gath. Here he comes. He wants a fight. I've used my ulti on him, and I've hit him with my Q. Is that enough to kill him though? So I'm thinking, doesn't look like it's enough to kill him, but that mega harassment. Now you can see I just warded mid lane. I plopped a ward there for them down in the bottom lane as well, because if you get a couple of kills, it's a good idea to use some of the money for warding. Ward only costs 75 gold, and it can be invaluable. So basically, yeah, ward your lanes. If you're playing the mid lane, ward them bushes either side. Can give you a bit of an indication if you're going to get ganked or not, unless it's Zac, and Zac just jumps in from anywhere seemingly. But there we go. Okay, so I've gone back to my mid lane. MAOKAI was really good holding my lane. Very intelligent play, because obviously Brand gets really strong later, but early game Cho had the advantage. Could have been just me the way I'm playing, but I'll put it down to the restricted camera angle. It's really difficult. But now I've got a few kills, I feel like I can fight these guys. Oh, here they come though. They got 3 of them pushing me on the mid lane here, which is making me struggle a little bit, but it's alright, it's alright. No worries. I've got MAOKAI here. He's just tossing his little saplings out and harassing him a little bit. But by this stage I'm thinking, damn, they're pushing this mid tower hard. What can I do, basically? At least I've got plenty of mana. I've got the blue buff, which MAOKAI kindly gave me again. So anyway, yeah, that was the start in the previous scene of them pushing the mid tower. And here I can't see them coming in the mid, so I think, alright, I'll go back to base and buy some items. I'm trying to construct a Rod of Ages in this one, but as it turned out, I was level 14 by the time I completed it, and yeah, it's a bit late really. But anyway, you can see they indicated they were going to push mid before in the previous scene, and here they do. They complete the mid push, and I'm thinking, damn, I lost my mid turret. That's going to give me issues. So anyway, I fight anyway, because I saw MAOKAI coming in from the left hand side, you can see on the minimap, and I'm thinking, damn, I'm not coming off very well in that fight. But Joker, who's one of our subscribers, played Katarina top, and he had a really good game. I think MAOKAI ganked a lot for him, and Katarina I've never seen play top lane, but he managed to play her really well and get fed like a boss. So anyway, here was a little bit of a team fight. Epic team fighting going on. Trundle's nearly dead. There's MAOKAI, mate. I wish I could play MAOKAI as good as him. I might contact this fella and ask him for some tips. If any of you got any tips that you'd like to put in the comments on any of my games, I'd appreciate feedback. I think I'm a pretty good player, nowhere near the pros, but I like to think I'm open to criticism, constructive criticism anyway. So yeah, just let me know what you think, guys. Alright, the next clip, you can see Sona has been crushed while trying to ward the jungle, because they're all pushing mid again, which I could have told you that, because we saw it indicated last time. They're thinking, we're losing this game, what can we do to change it? Basically they've pushed mid, decimated the turret, and that's causing a bit of an issue. But you can see on the minimap we've got the top turret and the bottom turret, the first of each. And so yeah, Katarina's just gone back. She went to buy the Zhonya's. Zhonya's is awesome, because then she can freeze herself in time and be invulnerable to any attacks while doing her ulti, which is also pretty helpful on fiddles. Joker's a good player with Katarina, like I said. He got fed as well, but with amazing help from the jungler MAOKAI. And turns out it paid off. Like I say, these are just the highlights of a game where we won. It condensed down. The game was actually about 43 minutes long, and I thought you guys are not going to want to watch a 43-minute video, because there's a large period of little action as we figured out how to overcome them. So yeah, just condensed it down to little highlights. Jace is still packing a bit of a punch. I'm guessing he's got a nice critical build, because when he hits us it hurts. But MAOKAI's diving in recklessly. He's relying on us to come and help. MAOKAI's doing his tanky job. I've unleashed my ulti. This is a pretty good team fight. Katarina's hunting around, but they've still got that turret. But I've unleashed my move there. Joker's got a kill. I've got a double kill for Katarina. I got 2 kills. And then we can finish off taking that turret. That's a great little team fight. Perfectly timed between the use of my abilities and Katarina's abilities. So yeah, I mean, that's something that often doesn't come across in games. You know, you'll use your abilities, and then your other player will use their abilities, and you become a bit out of synchronization, and that can affect how well you do in a team fight. But if you know enough about the characters, and you read about what their abilities do and what their cooldowns are, and you play them enough, you kind of get a feel for when their abilities are ready again. And that's what happened. Katarina used her abilities, I used my abilities, and we both were in perfect time. But what's happening here is I'm getting a bit too cocky, and 4 of them see me in the mid and they think, I'm going to crush you. Which they do. But then my team fight back, and all goes well. MAOKAI gets a kill, Katarina gets a kill, and then we push back with haste, you know. We're not going to take that line down, what they're trying to do to us. So yeah, you can see them chasing there. Katarina's got such little health, but Graves is like, yeah, I'm still going. There's MAOKAI, he's jumped on, and Katarina gets another kill. That's a great move. And Graves is still hunting. Graves is looking for Quinn. Ah, he's running to a Trundle bot. Yeah, I'm just having a bit of a whinge in the chat. I couldn't help it, because it felt to me like I'd nearly killed a load of their team. You know how it is when you're in the middle of a game, your mind gets a bit ragey. If you feel like your team aren't helping you enough. I really got to work on not being so ragey, but never mind, that's what happened, and my team capitalised on me tanking it, in inverted commas, which I'm doing with my hands right now. Here we go again. I'm just sneaking round the side, trying to harass them a little bit. MAOKAI's just there, mate. He's just tossing his saplings. He's a beast. I guess he got quite a lot of money from all the ganking he did, so yeah, this is basically the story of how we wound down the game and pushed them back. As you can see from the scores, we were winning 23-11 at the 33-minute mark. Yeah, Cho's grown big, and he was a hassle throughout the whole game, to be honest. But them early ganks from MAOKAI, I genuinely believe, are what, you know, changed the game for us. Because had we let Cho farm freely and kill freely, which I think he would have done against me, either through his skill or my ineptitude or whatever, I think he would have done that, and that would have just enabled him to tank the arse out of our team, shall I say. And so anyway, here you can see us searching for Cho'Gath, because he's not as powerful as we thought. I can see Jinx trying to sneak there, so I fire off a little Q in her face. And yeah. Once again, guys, sorry about the red box around the recording. I've now sorted it, so on future videos it won't be there. But I've used the opportunity to explain if you're having trouble recording your own games, so hopefully that will help you out as well. Just changed, going back to that for a second, just changed the record activation button from like F9 in FRAPS to maybe F10 or something. Or a friend suggested the minus key on the number pad, because that's right over in the top right hand corner, and you don't even have to look, you can feel where it is. It's top right of the keyboard, so that's a pretty good tip. Here we are, I'm just running around base thinking, oh god, they're starting to push. I spot Cho'Gath pushing the bottom lane, and obviously he's a really strong character. At this stage he's become very tanky and it's difficult to kill him outright. So I see him pushing this lane, I just basically want to clear these minions, which I do. Also increases my farm, so it gives me more money. As you can see from looking at my build in the bottom left hand corner, I'm going for the Rabadons. I've got the blasting wand and the needlessly large rod. I'm basically going for the Rabadons, so I want 800 and, I think it's 850 gold more to complete that build. Finally got my Rod of Ages, which I mentioned earlier. I've got I think it's called Leandri's Torment. You can see number 2 in my slots, and then gives me some nice magic penetration and health, as well as some other little passives and actives. So yeah, I'm pushing this bot lane thinking, because this was at a period of the game where the whole team was not really doing any team objectives. Dragon was gone, they're all milling about, Graves is still farming. He was actually complaining because he hadn't got fed enough, which is fair enough, you know, if you're the ADC you do need kills in order to be able to stand your own in fights. So he's staying safe in his jungle, so I decide, okay, I'll push bot lane. And what happens next is something I should have anticipated, and I kind of had a feeling it would happen, but I wanted this turret. I'm thinking, where is everyone? I'm getting pinged there. Here they come. Here comes Quinn flying in. And I think, come on in, Quinn. I'll take you down. Don't even manage to kill Quinn, and Jinx gets the kill on me. And I was annoyed, but as you can see in this next clip, the team just charged the bottom, and we're like, we're not having that. This is what I liked about the team. They were not necessarily proactive, but they were reactive. They reacted to when I died, and that helped me out a lot. You know, if they don't, you think, the team don't give a damn, they're not going to help me, blah blah blah. But my reasons were just, they weren't doing anything constructive, milling about in our jungle when we could have been, you know, capturing turrets and stuff. So basically that's what they're doing here. They avenged me, went on to push that lane, and because we've got 14 kill advantage, we absolutely mullered them. We took that turret, taking down the Nexus, and as I come back alive, Katarina kills their not Nexus, their inhibitor, and we start spawning super minions. So that's pretty awesome. And then we're kind of going in for the kill. MAOKAI is being chased by Jace, so I ping to him, look mate, bring him here. Bring him here, I'll burn him up. So I charge in as he starts fighting, and there's Jace. He's dead. No, he's used can't remember what that is, Guardian Angel I think it is, yeah. And he comes back to life, but then I just burn him. I'm just like, nah mate. So that's clever again. See, MAOKAI was aware of that. He was looking at the map, he saw that I was pinging, he knew my intentions. I didn't have to communicate that through writing or anything. MAOKAI knew what I was talking about, and that's really helpful in a teammate. I wish there were more players like him, to be honest. But anyway, here we are, pushing into their base, trying to finish off the game. And yeah, game's gone really well. Again, thanks to MAOKAI for whooping their ass for us. Right, yeah, so that we're cleaning up all the minions and going in for the kill. It's been a good game. I got 6 kills, 3 deaths, 4 assists, and basically we're crushing them now. Look at that. Yeah, another kill for me. That's Quinn gone. And we push this final turret. Cho'Gath's a beast, look, but if you concentrate on the other ones rather than Cho, you can mostly get away with him being a beast like that. Just get rid of the ADCs and the AP carries, and Yeah, all's well. So then Graves gets a double kill. Jinx does a nice little ulti there, which flies in my face and kills me. I'm just boasting a bit. This brand, I think I'm doing really good. Yeah, etc, etc. But obviously we still need the Nexus. And I managed to complete my Rabadons, as said earlier. I just bought another needlessly large rod just because I can. And we're on the Nexus there. I've got 525 AP. And I think, well, if MAOKAI doesn't kill it, I'll come back and do a lot of damage to them. So MAOKAI just stands there. He's taking all this punishment from Jace, as you can see, and all the minions. But he's just like, nah, you're not going to be able to kill me before I kill this Nexus. He just keeps hitting it. He keeps hitting it, and he's nearly killed it. And he goes down. But super minions are piling in, and they finally hit the Nexus one last time. And I'm just like, wow, good job, Mao. And that was it, mate. That was it. Game over. Thanks for watching.